The first race before Uganda-Rwanda 2025. This is a cup made out of cow horn.
Yep.
We're gonna enjoy some coffee. This country is very good. You better visit it. I don't know why this morning I'm very happy. I often wonder what defines us. Is it where we come from, the challenges we face, or the dreams we chase? These questions are the compass of my life, guiding me to a purpose greater than myself.
Another serious climb. So ladies and gentlemen, we said the purpose of this ride is actually about awareness on mental health, and one of the key aspects is mental resilience. We as human beings have weak brains. We are easily diverted by different things, especially when we are stressed, especially when we are burdened, especially when we have tribulations, when we lose dear ones and all that. But we are expected to remain firm as human beings. You must know that the world is not a flat road. The world has ups and downs. There are hills and valleys. So when challenges come, please try to make yourself fit. One of the areas of fitness is actually being a sports person. Do exercise. It helps you somehow forget some of the troubles around you. But the other area is also talking to other people, sharing your challenges with other people who have possibly similar areas of depression and so on. And as you share, you realize that yours is not actually the biggest problem. Yours may even be very light. But also very importantly, relax. Take yourself out, read a book, go to church if you can go to a church, join the choir, dance. Dancing is free of charge. Dance and sing, and all that will somehow bring your life to a better state.
Each of us carries a light, a gift, a calling. But that light begins within. It is in the mind that every journey is born. Our thoughts shape the path we walk, the battles we fight, and the destinies we create. At the heart of every journey lies the strength of community. It is in the spaces we build and the connections we nurture that we find hope and healing. In my culture, wisdom isn't just written in the books. It lives in our stories, our songs, and our traditions. These are the threads that hold our communities together. They remind us who we are and where we belong, even as the world around us changes. Day 3 was a test of my spirit. Leaving Mbarara, I felt a weight on my shoulders. My bike refused to cooperate, and the mechanic I depended on had disappeared. And frustration crept in, and doubt whispered in my ear, "Can I really do this?" I drew strength from wisdom of my friend Ronald Diga, my cycling companion, a long-distance cyclist and a technician. He reminded me that no matter how steep the hill, every pedal forward is victory.
Mbarara bypass. We're hitting the road for sure.
And actually proceeded the road, keeping on stretching, maintaining constant pedaling, because it's normally relatively flat from Mbarara to Ntungamo. Yeah, finally I'm in Ntungamo district, just like 65 kilometers to Kabale. whereby that's where I'm going to have my night, and the following day or the other day I proceed to Rwanda.
Another serious climb. Wow. Coming all the way from down there. Look at that view.
Kabale welcomed me with its cool air and breathtaking vistas. A place of hills and valleys, much like the rhythm of life itself. And I actually toured around, figuring out how I'm going to repair my bike well to actually set off for Rwanda. Oh, I'm actually right now in Kabale. But the challenge is that my hub is actually completely down and I can't move. So I guess I have to plan another way, because I called in Kampala, and actually getting my specific one, it's kind of hectic. But let me see what I'll do. And actually I rested. Day 4 was a gift, a day of rest. Rest is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is in that stillness that we find clarity. It is in the pausing that we rediscover our strength. Kabale reminded me that balance is the key of resilience, the harmony between effort and ease, between pushing forward and letting go. And actually I rested preparing for day 5. Day 5 brought its own challenges. A puncture in my tire delayed us. We actually managed to fix it. Now we are setting off to Gatuna. We're having like 20 kilometers from here to Gatuna, then we cross the border. After that, we proceed towards Kigali. Yeah. You know, always when we learn to embrace the challenge, we actually start living peacefully. But the day I had yesterday in Kabale was the best. So embrace happiness, embrace travel. Whenever you travel, you meet up new people, you actually see new things. Never worry about what didn't go well, because it's just in the mind. Whew. It's just in the mind. There is always a day to begin again. There is always a day to explore. Every day is a brand new day. Teturi bazungu. I couldn't help but marvel at the beauty surrounding me. Uganda's landscapes, with their rolling hills and vibrant greenery, are a testament to the resilience of this land and its people. You know, whenever you travel this side, you get to understand more that Uganda is very vast. It has very good physical features. Actually, this is one of the best countries that actually you can visit. It's very good. Sweet air, the sceneries. So by the time you reach your destination, this process of moving, you actually find out that there is an extreme emotional release. I don't know whether they call that catharsis. Maybe. That's where I'm heading. This is the best. Oh.
Well, personally, I know that without my physical health, there's no way I can work. I have to be intentional on maintaining a more physical approach so that I can be able to do my work. As a person, I have pillars that guide me in trying to balance my work, life, and everything. So these pillars are based on my faith and my faith in God, that there is always hope, especially in difficult times. There will always be, there's that burning hope. There is renewed hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day. Number two is family. I value family. That is, family is where we get that support. So family is, to me, is a support system. So I focus a lot on my family. Number three is humanity. Humanity, going out of there. Not everything that we do has to be to make a profit. No, not everything is commercial. Humanity is going out of your way to help someone, listen to someone, and be honest, be kind, and it gives that a joy that is beyond materialistic thing. Now the last one is a lifestyle. And under lifestyle I have nutrition, where we try and eat as much organic food as we can and less of processed food. And number two is exercise, where we push our body, make our body fit so that tomorrow it can be able to handle the stresses of the day. So this, in a nutshell, is how we are able to counter or to build a healthy mental system.
Yeah, this is what we are talking about. Yeah, in a few meters we are crossing to Rwanda. We are just close here to the border. Yeah. This is my first meal here in Katuna before I cross to Rwanda. For now we are done with I don't know whether it's breakfast or lunch, but everything is combined till we reach Kigali by the wheel. But so far now the journey is just starting. I have now crossed the border point. I'm now proceeding to Kigali. Crossing the border into Rwanda, I felt a wave of renewal. Yeah, now at least now we're on the right side of the road. Yeah, as you see, we are right from the border. It has been very nice to cross. Now we are proceeding. Actually, these two countries share a very big history. We have Banyarwandas in Uganda, and in Rwanda, people are called Banyarwanda. Many of us have roots from both countries. The first race before toward Rwanda 2025. This is actually a bicycle country.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, there are many ways of making yourself resilient from mental ill health. And as I said earlier, you can do exercise and all that. But beyond that, you can just think of travel. The purpose of this very ride is not only travel, riding for mental health, but the team that is continuing is also going to go along the country, seeing so many things, observing so many sceneries, enjoying nature, enjoying whatever God created, enjoying the urban settings, enjoying the road. There's a lot to see on the road. So travel is also part and parcel of adventure, but is also part and parcel of personal healing from stress and traumas and all that. Because as you travel, then you keep seeing different things and different environments, and they keep making you forget what had actually caused their stress earlier.
Rwanda, the land of 1,000 hills, is more than just a destination. It is a story of transformation. In 1994, it faced unimaginable darkness, losing over 1 million lives to genocide. But Rwanda's story didn't end there. Through forgiveness, reconciliation, and unshakable commitment to healing, it has risen from its past, and today it stands as one of the most safest and the most inspiring nations in the world. Rwanda teaches us that no matter how deep the wounds, healing is always possible. Resilience is always within reach. Uganda and Rwanda share not just a border. They share a heartbeat. They share history and culture and family. And in that unity lies the strength of East Africa, a region where borders are not barriers but bridges. Mental health too knows no borders. It is a universal journey, a shared need, and it begins with self-love. There is an African saying that all love is valuable, but self-love is supreme. To love yourself is to honor your journey, to embrace your humanity, and to find peace within. As I pedaled towards Kigali, I carried those words in my heart. I love myself simply because I am as I am. Those words became my anchor, my mantra, my guide, and I actually kept on pushing, going beyond my mind, going beyond my ego. This country is very good. You better visit it. Rwanda. It's a very good country. It's a beautiful country for sure. If you're there and you haven't actually taken a tour this side, leave alone using a bus. No. Leave alone using a bus or a car. If you haven't taken a tour on a bike, I'm sure I don't know how Rwanda is. The terrain, the people, the air, it's amazing for sure. As I reached Kigali, gratitude filled my soul. This journey was more than just a ride. It was a testament of the power of connection, the beauty of resilience, and the boundless potential of human spirit. This was not just a ride for mental health, it was a celebration of community, a call to action, and a reminder that no matter how far we travel, the greatest journey is always the one within.
So my last word is that mental health is really a very serious issue, and nobody can claim to be immune from the troubles of mental health. When you are so rich, then you have so many businesses to take care of, and the more you have, then the more thoughts you'll have. When you are so poor, that's when you are likely to even have so many challenges of thinking of how to survive. When you have very many children, you are thinking of how to sustain them. When you have very few, you are thinking of how to get more. So it is across board. When you're a child, your challenges are simple, they are childish, but they're also heavy for your age. When you're an adult, there are so many. So ladies and gentlemen, let's just try to cope in all means possible. Let's try to consult other people when we are into trouble. But most importantly, let us enjoy life as much as we can, even when there are troubles in our life. Thank you.
So I ask you, what light will you carry? What journey will you begin? Because together we can rise, together we can heal, and together we can move forward, one pedal, one purpose, and one heart at a time. May peace be with you all.